My current topic is fixing bugs with Agentic AI. For the Swiss testing day 2026, my co-worker Maria and I announced a topic when testers fix bugs with Agentic AI. There the idea is like anyone can simply start an AI agent which fixes a bug, and then you can just test it, and if it's fine, we move on. And that would totally speed up the development process, because today, like, the bug fixing has a lot of first bug creating, then reviewing, is it really a bug? Product owner decides about the priority, then waiting for a developer to fix it, and finally the retesting. And Agentic AI could make this simpler by just fixing the stuff. But today I will not be the tester, I will be the developer, but working pretty similar, because I will not fix this bug on my own by searching the bug. I will give it completely to an Agentic AI. So what is the bug? In Deutsche Telekom, we have our bugs in Jira. So here we have a bug about a wrong breadcrumb behavior in our checkout application. I will just show here this screenshot and explain the bug. You click through a process which has 1, 2, 3 steps. If you are at step 3 and click back to the second step, then we have 2 active steps in this visualization. This one is marked Magenta as being active, and the second one is also marked Magenta as being active. So this one should be white. And that is exactly our bug. And we have it in a Jira ticket, as you can see here, and the Jira ticket has a Jira ticket ID. So now I switch to my IDE. So let's fix the bug. I open in my IDE GitHub Copilot. I use the prompt, analyze Jira bug ticket, then I reference the number you have seen before. Make a plan how to fix the bug and then do the implementation. Extra notes: do not create documentation and do not create automated tests for this bug fix. I want to skip it in this demo. I use, of course, the agent mode of GitHub Copilot for this. The first step, like make a plan, is something you can do with the plan mode, but today, like by default, the MCP servers are not active there. You can configure it. I didn't do so. I just use the agent mode, and I will use Claude Sonnet 4.5 as model. There are others, but I use this one. And then I send this for execution. I could have used also this button here, delegate to coding agent. That is something which is very interesting for the testers, because they might not have GitHub Copilot and they might not have an IDE for developers, because they are testers, they are not developers, and therefore they need some simple web UI, and that is something what you get with GitLab Duo, or even with GitHub Copilot if you're using GitHub as repositories for your code. So now it's already running for some time, but let's have a look in the first action here. So that is the MCP server and the MCP call, where GitHub Copilot uses Jira to read the problem and the bug description. So it uses here exactly this ticket number, and then it gets all fields. Here we can also have a look in the response we got from MCP, from Jira back, and how it has what to do exactly. But we have seen this before in the browser. So let's continue checking what Copilot did next. Then it was searching for the breadcrumb, for progress bar, for like the places in my code base which relate to the thing which is probably broken. And here it moved on in reading files and trying to fix it. Here it says, now I understand the issue. Let me analyze the logic of the change status function, and then and so on. So here it found something. It moved on with the problem analysis. Here it started now to do the implementation. We can see here the changed file popped up, and we can see in red and green what it did. Like here, this was the logic before, and now we have this kind of logic. And let's continue reading what it did. Here it's already at the summary, so that was probably a quick bug fix. And we can see like what it did exactly with further explanations. But for me as an experienced developer, this would be enough. And I think also for experienced testers, if you have a simple bug, you can also judge if this little code change fits to it. But if like many files are changed in many places, and probably that is something where a developer has to review. Yeah, but we are developers, so we review it on our own and accept this code change, and now we can switch to the IDE for testing. Okay, so application is started. I clicked already till the last page. We're running on localhost. So on last page, like so we have the two checkboxes, and this one is marked Magenta. If I go now back, that was exactly the bug, and we see it's now finally fixed. We have just one Magenta step in the breadcrumb, the one which we are showing right now, and the last one is inactive because like we didn't store something on the last page. So that's it. Agents which can do things for us developers or testers are really a great thing and can speed up the things. You have seen I didn't have to code by myself. I didn't have to search the root cause of the bug. And if I would have been a tester, I would not have to wait until the developer fixes a bug for me. So from my point of view, this topic has real great potential, using agents to do simple or medium complex bug fixes right with a single prompt with a snap, instead of having like the long management process which we had in the past for even simple tickets. Like you might know it from your working in a team, from your projects where you are working. And that's why I raised this topic also for the Swiss Testing Day 2026. And as you can see, we are on the agenda. So in best case, see you there.